Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. It is sizzling beautifully here, and of course, as always, it is overlooked by the grand murals of the great man who lends this venue. Oh no, what has happened here? Griezmann, big chance! We've got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Van der Ven clears. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Silvestre making good progress. Silvestre, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, if you judge a striker by his goals, Ruud van Nistelrooy has to be held in the highest regard.
He is a goal-scoring phenomenon.
Yeah, a real master who, when you think of his work, doesn't appear to have a weakness. As poachers go, he's supreme.
Throw it. Nice-looking ball. That has not gone well. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. It's a good run down the right. Doué is in a really good position out wide. Van der Sar deals with that nice and simple. And it's Griezmann. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's gone out for a throw-in. Griezmann, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, it's a move of great promise, but...
Tries a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, the Netherlands! The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
After 17 minutes is number 17.
The Netherlands have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken. Now, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. That was quite a hit. Corner number 2 then. Shot, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Frustratingly close.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Camavinga. Threads one in. He's through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pinged towards the front line. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Doué.
The Netherlands definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Davids. Right card! Too close for comfort. Stam promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Conte driving on and making good progress. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Somerville. Not the most accurate pass.
Somerville clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. Somerville. Now it's Mbappe. He'll try from distance. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, he's burst, and Van Nistelrooy! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cruyff is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Camavinga. Timber calmly anticipates.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that is a little undercooked.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
At a time.
Stam, always a very imposing presence at the back. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, who's going to be first to this? And that was nowhere near his best. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then. Decent chance! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely feet, he is such a good mover. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Some good work on the right flank here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, he made it look a bit...
Great chance! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Cantona currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Tries to play it through. Rabiot plays it in.
The attendance for this match was 50,913.
France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Rabiot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Cruyff. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Doué. Griezmann stood his ground strongly. Van der Ven did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. Referee has just said play on. Pull it.
That's good pressing.
And pull it! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? That's good play. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Saliba proves too strong. And it's Davids. Conte. Rabiot. De Ligt gets across to intercept that.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now it's Cruyff. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he get it through? He has a look up. And the shot! And it's there! And they are disappearing out of sight. You don't keep those out. He knew. He just knew.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
UM. Vad är UM? Graham. UM. Fan.
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes?
It is quite a scene here in this Grand Colosseum, bearing the name of the former president of its illustrious occupants, Estadio Antonio Vespuccio Liberti. But of course we know it much better as the Mas Monumental.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. David Villa, Dani Olmo! That was quite a hit. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Guardiola. That's a shade optimistic. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Angel Di Maria. He's someone who rarely fails to make a big impression. He's such a silky, elusive dribbler, and the
big chance! Goal, Spain! He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. Spain have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Oh, cracking ball. Torres is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. McAllister. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. De Paul is the team's great visionary. McAllister knocks it out wide.
Argentina definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Guardiola. And it's Iniesta. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
he's going to be disappointed with that. McAllister. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. McAllister cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder.
And the finish! And he has kicked it out somehow.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Argentina with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Oj, oj.
Messi
Dziękuję.
with the short one. Messi. Di Maria's terrific effort. Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That was a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Di Maria. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fernando Torres. And here's the chance to counter. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gets a good foot in there.
Ja pierdolę.
Here comes the cross.
Messi, kurwa, strzela tak inny to. Ja
That
pierdolę.
can happen to anyone. It's truly,
Samo?
truly unlucky for him, but it's
Brawo.
just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take
Kurwa.
whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And he's managed to get free. There's the delivery. That has been cut short. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Fernando Torres. That's Guardiola. Well, that looks a good ball through. Fernando Torres. In by Fernando Torres. McAllister. Batistuta. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And Torres! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
McAllister. This is a promising build-up. And this is Di Maria.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Yamal.
compensación.
Dani Olmo. And it's Olmo. And it's Carvajal. It's a good run down the right. Stood up well to him there. Takes aim and... Oh, great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the referee has blown for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Cambio.
The second half then, just getting going. Cucurella. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Spain different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Villa. Senesi with the foul. Knocks it into space. Delivers the ball. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is very well defended. Applies the finish!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
That is ended up in no man's land. Iniesta. Yamal showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Messi. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's played forward. Iniesta tries to play it through. And here's Torres. Now, can they get him away? This looks promising. And he's definitely on chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. Paredes. Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
He's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 20.
So we have movement on both benches.
Di María. Número 15. Entran número 21.
Marino.
Número 22.
Carvajal.
Número
Now the
14.
cross.
Se está realizando un
Not
cambio.
pretty, but it gets the job done. Well seen. Saw that coming.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, such a clever touch. Spain needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Nie da się.
Messi! Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Argentina with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Batistuta. Aimed beyond the defence. He is through, shapes to shoot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Spain do have a chance to counter here. Pinches it off him. Senesi gets over and intercepts. Now it's Marino. Might be danger here. Hernandez! It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Well, that pass isn't the best. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can thump it away. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And Martinez! Looked to surprise the keeper, but missed the target.
Martinez certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
The ball scooting forward. Now it's Messi. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. De Paul. Howson gets across to intercept that. Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. There's the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Villa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that'll be the end of that. Spain illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them. Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash. And no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a...
Bullish header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Now it's Messi. Batistuta. Gehi. England are looking to break at pace. He's looking wide. Now it's come to nothing. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Simeone. McAllister. Great chance! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Argentina have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
McAllister. Good, strong midfield running here. Aguero finds himself offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rodriguez. Argentina currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. That's a throw. Showing great feet there. He's had it taken off him. Rice. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. This might spell danger. Ferdinand. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. The ball goes in. Batistuta! England have the chance to go the other way. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
McAllister, looking to play him in. He's free, he has got space. And the cross comes in. Crossed in once more. Pickford claims it without any fuss. Kane, spread to the right. Alexander-Arnold is one whose deliveries we all know about. Beckham with the cross. Zanetti can get it clear.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And here's Rooney. Space for him to turn and look. It's out for a goal kick. And it's Zanetti. That's Simeone. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Simeone. He's found the way through. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Argentina have themselves a chance from the spot. This for genuine comfort. He has spurned it.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Sends it crossfield.
Argentina couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Cross flung it. That is Stuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that is well cleared. Here comes the cross. Ferdinand is there, and he can get that clear. That is ended up. And he's let fly! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Now it's Beckham. Short changes him with that pass. And that interception was most necessary. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Argentina with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Argentina leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. England can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he get onto this? And he's managed to get rid. And he's been shifted off it.
Rooney really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
McAllister! Alexander-Arnold. Beckham is always scanning the pitch for targets. Built as the single goal between the sides. Now, can they get him away? Ooh, perfectly measured that. Well, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Beckham. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
England really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Terrific effort! It's a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway.
I suppose if you're playing in an attacking position in this team, then having a craftsman like Rui Costa beside you is a dream.
Is it most people's lists of great number 10s?
I'm going to go along with that too.
Seedorf running with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, great leap! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Seedorf spots it and intercepts. Messi. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Van Basten chasing after it. Nagatomo. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, it's Van Basten. And he's cut it out. And this is Messi. Messi is flagged offside. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Oh, this is a great position. Shoots! No way through. Shevchenko! He's got away with one there. Van Basten has a look and plays it forward. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Thuram has given away a free kick. Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Cantona looking understandably energised after his goal. He's through here. It's Gerrard! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Now the cross. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Roberto Baggio. Messi is the team's great visionary. Now it's Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Messi. Cantona. Roberto Baggio. And he whips it. He's rising! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that's a tidy finish. And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shevchenko. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of this? Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cantona showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pinches it off him.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Oh, really well played.
Gerrard! Shevchenko. Ronaldinho. And it's Van Basten. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Baggio. Roberto Baggio. It's Baggio! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's been taken short. Tries one from range. That was superb goalkeeping.
Seedorf.
And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Se ha encontrado una niña morena con coletas de unos 5 años que lleva un vestido azul y dice haberse perdido. Se ruega a su abuelo que se ponga en contacto con algún empleado del estadio. Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Away we go again.
El dorsal 19, Gerrard. El dorsal 10,
And it's Zanetti.
Messi. Serán sus
Quick look, thought about cutting
el dorsal
inside.
6, el
And
dorsal
that's gone
20.
behind for a goal kick. Chiellini gathers from the goal kick. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Shevchenko, Rui Costa. Thuram clears it away. Baggio was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Shevchenko. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's destined for the flank. Tries to pass it through, and he's picked it up out wide. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. Seedorf. And here's Kubo. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Picked out brilliant Seedorf! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's found the way through. Is there any support? He might not need it. Shevchenko. Beckham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's in one-on-one. Shevchenko! And he hits the net. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Just one in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Barcelona suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Cantona going forward. And it's been played through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's a sharp pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kubo. And he was quick to react. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. And this is Roberto. Decent chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
He's a sharp little ball here. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos. Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And Seedorf!
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 9 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18, Forlán, el dorsal
It's Van
13,
Basten.
Agüero.
Some
El
intricate
dorsal 8,
passing, looking to progress the ball.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's Berbatov. Beckham. Passing is crisp and sharp. Drogba can be a real threat inside the box. The final 5 minutes. I think we're just about done here. This is a promising build-up. Beckham. Bellingham. And this is Van Basten.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Big chance! Oh, quite a
Bit
hit
of
and
open.
quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
So,
And it's Seedorf. Nagatomo. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Berbatov. And he's had it nicked away. And that will be the final act. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
Byłaś psa wypuścić? Byłaś psa wypuścić? A. Znaczy, że się lepiej czujesz. A. I wyszła bez problemu? A. Fajne karty. Jeszcze.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So, straight into the action. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team creates space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and...
tries from distance.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And the pass is intercepted. Best. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. Bosnia and Herzegovina are looking to break at pace. Messi. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Baggio. Cantona. Oh, now he can run away with it. Shoots! Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, good spread. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough,
And Batistuta!
Ale ładny gol.
Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Bosnia and Herzegovina are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that is expertly dealt with. First quarter of an hour gone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Nice-looking ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Looking to play him in.
Bosnia definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Knocks it into space. Oh, that's a key interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that kick.
Chance! And no mistake. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So they have it all to do again. And a header! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Impressive job. Oh, it rattles the bar. Zanetti can clear it away and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Seedorf, and he plays one through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Van Bronckhorst, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Half an hour played now. And it's Seedorf. Tries to play it through. Roberto Baggio! Perilously close. Quality ball. Rodri. Best. Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rijkaard engages and forces him off the ball. Thuram. Messi. And it's Baggio. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pull it. That's been cut out, well played. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Best. And now the breakaway. Oh, that pass isn't the best. No, no way through. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There will be one
Pass is just off
time.
target. Seedorf. Gullit wins the duel this. And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then. Cantona quietly tries one from range. Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Just eases him off the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pull it. Messi. Can he spark a counter here? And this is Cruyff. Oh, that's well spotted. Zanetti. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Rijkaard. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, they can break here. Chips it through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Messi. And they're back on the ball again. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Can he get on the end of this? Now that's well seen too. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the
Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nagatomo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Turan. And Van Bronckhorst. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Company. Turan. Forwards and with intent. Threads one in. Always onto this. Rijkaard. Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's neat. Delivered. Getting up there! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Bronckhorst. Messi. Tries to pass it through. He's got away. Flings it across. And it's claimed by the keeper.
Barcelona really are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Van Bronckhorst. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Cruyff. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Messi. In by Messi. And that's the keeper's ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And they are prompt with their pressing. Nicely weighted ball. That is lovely. That is being shifted off it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Cruyff cuts out the pass. Cantona. Messi. He's been... And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
All hands on deck for this one.
Messi. Number 20, George Best. Number 22, Johan Cruyff.
That has been knocked clear. That's that, the end. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls...
It's Basho! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
What do you think now about that goal?
Yeah, it's wonderful work, Peter. He just got his head down and absolutely drilled it. Good luck getting to that for the keeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's running through. Essa! And he hits the net. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Nicely worked. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Played out towards the right wing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He won't be happy with that one. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Baggio defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's an imaginative pass. Seedorf. Cantona. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a... It's Baggio! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Roberto Baggio clearly can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Quarter of an hour played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Michel Platini. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Messi. Looking for options for movement.
Yeah.
Searching pass he's played there. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar. Platini. Messi. Gerrard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Gerrard. And he's in a Batistuta! Oh, what a mistake! Roberto Baggio looking to add to his goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Tries to play it through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Seedorf. Zanetti. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Foot in. Baggio cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Now it's Platini. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And the counter is on. And here's Suarez. And he's got away from him. Roberto Baggio. And this is Neymar.
Neymar really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He's gone for goal! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Great vision. And he whips it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, they can break here. And we've reached half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So straight into the second half. Gets his head on it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
What a pass, one that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. Neymar.
Oops.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That has not gone well. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught now, and again! Good read, needed to be. And this is Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar. Neymar, and he's managed to get free. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that was vital. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's hoisted clear. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's in plenty of space here. Only partially clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in...
Oh, he's brought him down,
Yes.
and it is a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to every...
Decent chance! Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. And here's Suarez. That's going wide left. He's found the way through. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nagatomo makes the interception. Cantona.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
Short changes him with that pass. Cannavaro. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
No.
And here's Suarez. Cannavaro. Messi. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nagatomo. Threads one in. He's had it taken off him. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through, and that was asking for too much. Gerrard. Now he's got space here, and this is Roberto Baggio! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Cambio de jugadores.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. And he's whipped it across. Oh, great leap! And now a sudden chance to counter. Yamal. No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Gerrard. Now it's Yamal. Kajolu. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. Yamal produces a cross.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Seedorf. Gerrard.
This is the time you need that pace.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Takes a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi could move up a gear here. And that will be the final act. Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity.
Misclick. Prawie. Mm. To zaraz ci sprawdzę, czy będzie... Zaraz ci sprawdzę, czy będzie woda dobyć. Co to? Już to tam robić? Czekaj, to wyciszę. Co to leci?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Poland against Barcelona.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder.
And he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, shooting chance! That has been knocked clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Cruyff. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Opts for safety. Ambitious ball here. Looking for options for movement. Mateus. Yaya Toure.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Cantona. Oh, super fine. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff. Poland have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Showing great feet there. And it's played in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That pass isn't the best. Mateus, renowned for his long-range shooting. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for the run. Now it's Eto'o. Foot in. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Mateus. Batistuta. And it's Seedorf. That's a cute ball. And he plays one through. Well timed, excellent interception. Seedorf. And it's Cruyff. Half an hour played now. Messi. Played into space. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Puyol.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Puyol gets across to intercept that. Nedved. Mateus. Well, that looks a decent ball. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! He's going for goal! Messi, now here's the delivery. And that pass just didn't quite work. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nedved. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Now Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. A temporary retreat here, and they win it back again. So what can they make of this? Oh, that's clever. Baggio unable to make it happen for... The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. The second half is up and running.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? It's run loose here. He's picked his way through. Cross flung in, takes a shot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Poland with the corner. They're first. And he can thump it away. Pass somewhat off target. It's Eto'o! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Puyol. Real chance! And no mistake. Poland are back on level terms. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted.
Cantona! And the keeper read that really well.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Yaya Toure. Nedved is herring after that one. That is good alertness.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that has not gone well. Costa Curta. Yaya Toure. It's a pretty loose pass. That pass has been well intercepted. And he's being shifted off it. And it's Messi. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Roberto Baggio! Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. Messi currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Rijkaard. Messi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And the through ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's had a shot!
Substitution for Poland, number 17.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
18, Johan Cruyff. Number 21, Gerd Müller. Number 7, Marquinhos. Number 3, Puyol. Coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Xavi. Number 4, Yamal. Number 11.
Now it's Kubo.
Mbappe. Number 14, Rijkaard.
Nice physical challenge.
Oh,
super! It's Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals! A finish of true class! Into the lead once more. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Barcelona with the lead. Eto'o. Xavi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with
Ya
that.
pierd.
Out towards the flank. And it's Xavi. He's found the way through. Xavi plays it in. And he's there to belt it away. Aguero.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Seedorf.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, oh.
5 minutes left on the clock.
Poland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Not much time
Ja
now
pierdolę,
for anything
no.
fresh to happen, I think. Oh, well played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to
well
be.
measured. Aguero gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes...
And that will be the final act. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which...